So ang pasalo ay isa sa mga paborito ng mga real estate investors simply because you're buying a property na much lower than the market price. And not only investors ang gusto bumili ng pasalo, pati mga home buyers o yung mga naghahanap ng lilipatan. Kasi malilipatan or matitirahan mo na agad ang pasalo property unlike ng mga pre-selling properties. So ano nga ba dapat ang tandaan natin sa pagbili ng pasalo or the do's and don'ts when buying a pasalo property? First, don't buy pasalo properties without checking the documents of the first buyer. So these includes updated statement of account, copy of contract to sell, copy of tax declaration, and all documents that will have to do with the sale of the property. So in this way, you can already double check kung yung pinagbibilhan mo ba ng pasalo ay siya ba yung talagang owner of the property. Like for example, we encountered the first buyer na nasa abroad pala. And sometimes, there are co-owners or co-borrowers na hindi naman pala pumayag sa pagpapasalo ng property nila. So next is do check if there are existing arrears, penalties, taxes that needs to be settled. Some owners will not tell you na matagal na palang hindi nababayaran ang real property taxes or amilyar or homeowners association dues at meron pang arrears na hindi pa nasisettle. So you should know all the payables right from the get-go. Next is don't buy pasalo from people you find sketchy. So napakahalaga na may tiwala ka sa first buyer because even if you sign agreements and contracts, the still recognized owner is the first buyer. So there's a possibility na eventually makapag-isip yung first buyer na ay hindi ko na lang pala ipapasalo kasi ang taas nung value ng property ko. It's going to waste your time, your money, and your effort. Next is do check the condition of the property. So if you're an OFW and may inalok sa yung pasalo, have someone check it for you. Baka sobrang rundown na ang property or hindi na maganda yung condition. You also have to take into consideration yung magagastos mo for improvement, lalo na kung poor condition yung property na inaalok sa'yo. Next is don't pay the property long-term. Pay the balance as soon as you can. Again, to minimize the risk na baka may mangyari pa doon sa first buyer, lalo na kung may kakaibang kondisyon ito na hindi natin alam. So, pag namatay yung first buyer, yung heirs niya will automatically get the property. So, make sure you have the necessary deed or contract notarized. So, to add to this, pag namatay yung owner, you will have to settle the estate tax. So additional expenses and stress that you really didn't sign up for. Next is do consult a lawyer to draft the correct documentation. So documentation will depend on what stage na ba ipapasalo ang property. So may mga nagpapasalo kasi as early as the down payment period. So dito medyo secure ka pa kasi hindi pa siya nakapasok sa financing like sa bank or sa PagIBIG. So now if it's with PagIBIG or bank, they do not offer assumed balance or assumption of mortgage. So technically, they will not recognize you as the owner still. You need to have a contract like deed of assignment, waiver of rights, or open deed of sale if you plan to pay the balance soon. Next is do consider repurchasing or refinancing the property. So what PagIBIG offers is repurchasing the property. The first buyer offers the second buyer the total amount of the loan property to return the price of the sale for which it will be repaid by the second buyer. So basically, iloloan mo ulit yung property at yung equity nun ay ibabalik mo directly sa first buyer. And yung remaining balance ay ipapasok mo ulit sa PagIBIG. Pero this time, it's already under your name. So you can check out the requirements on how to repurchase sa description box below. So similar to PagIBIG, yung banks naman also allow this process. Some call it internal loan takeout. So, ganun din para ka rin nag-new housing loan application. So, the downside lang for this process is you need to pay, of course, bank charges. Plus, you might not get the same setup kagaya ng first borrower since tumaas na rin ang interest rates ngayon. And lastly, don't forget to run your numbers. Especially kung ang purpose mo ng pagbili ng pasalo is for investment. Baka yung sasaluhin mo mababa nga, pero ang baba rin pala ng ROI or negative cash flow ka kung parerentahan mo ito. Check first the market value in the area. Check the rental rate. So you really have to check, baka naman hindi ganun kalaking difference compared sa bibili ka na sigurado kang sa'yo nakapangalan yung property. Or I'd rather look elsewhere na mas okay ang balik in terms of net profit or ROI at meron ka pang peace of mind. So again, thank you guys for watching. I'm Chris. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!